Ladies and gentlemen, we are on location today at the Graveyard of Porcelain in Berkeley, California. That is urban ore. Of course, some call it Al Eisen's laboratory. Maybe it was the home to the Tidy Bowl Man. Maybe it was that place that you held your girlfriend's hair back as she finished her business after a hard night out of drinking. Whatever it is, it's the place where we have Rosin Coven and the Slinky Minx. I'm Lawrence Scott, your host from the band The Famous. We got a big show coming up for you today, so keep it right here on TribeTV. Little history for you here on TribeTV. It was 1723 in Paris, France, when the air, well, it had a faint smell of something kind of fishy. That was until inventor Jean-Claude Bidet saved the day with his miraculous invention that you can see here today, live in flesh at Urban Ore in Berkeley, California. Now listen, coming up next on the show, Slinky Minx. There's no relationship to these two things, but you'll love the music. Keep it right here on TribeTV.
All the pretty faces looking at me, looking around. Oh, so hot. All the lovely ladies in their little tops, looking around. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. All the lovely ladies looking at me, looking around. All the pretty girlies in their little tops, looking around. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. There's Tati and Bessie. Oh, they're looking so cute. Looking around. Then there's Zoe. Oh, she's so hot, she's running illegal. Looking around. Don't stop. Hot girls, hot girls. Hot girls, hot girls. Hot girls, hot girls. Hot girls, hot girls.
TribeTV in Berkeley with women who rock. Slinky Minx, North Bay represent, all the way from Petaluma, chicken capital of the world. I thought KFC was the chicken capital. Teresa, Jen, Julie, and they alternate on the drums and the bass. And Jen, you play a mean guitar. About a year and a half ago, Slinky Minx gets together, and now, where are things? A little bit about how you guys got together. What was the story?
Oh wow, I've been forming bands over and over and over again for a long time, and then finally at a little bar that a friend of mine opened, she offered for me to be a bartender there, so I started bartending, and she has an open mic on Wednesday nights, and I met one of the girls who isn't in the band anymore originally there, and I met Teresa there at the open mic, and Julie, I've known her for about 8 years, and we've played together in various bands, but we always wanted to have a girl punk band.
The thing about this band, it sounds to me like if the Ramones and the Indigo Girls mated, which is kind of strange and seemingly impossible, but if it did happen, and that's some of the acoustics of the stuff that we saw today on the Tribe Show, now that was pure up rockin', and you had the Cure cover, and all that came together. My question to you here is, which do you prefer, the drum or the bass?
Well, I've been playing drums since I was 12, so I consider myself a drummer, but I really love playing bass now, so drums.
Do you fight for who gets the drums or the bass? Or?
No, not really. We're both drummers and we're both bassists at heart. So.
Oh, that would be like a Def Leppard drumming experience or difficult to play bass. One of the two. How did you do it with the broken arm?
Jen's lying. I never had a broken arm.
No, see.
Teresa broke it because she wanted to play the drums.
See? And they'll put a hit out onto you as well. North Bay, they don't mess around. Now, get your thinking caps on. Down the line here, influences that you bring to the band. What's your main influence?
I actually really prefer heavy metal. So like, I like a lot, like Seven Dust is my favorite band of all time. But then again, I listen to country. I like Dixie Chicks, but I love 80s, so like Cyndi Lauper. I mean, it's so like broad, like just a little bit of everything.
That's good. You can tell it in the music, Jen.
Yeah, same thing. A lot of different influences. I was really into the Indigo Girls for a really long time, and I started out by playing all by myself, playing their stuff. But then I wanted to play electric guitar, and I wanted to do stuff that was more like some of my other favorite bands. I really like Rancid, and I like.
You have that Lars thing going on. It's not just the hair; it's the whole attitude. I can totally tell.
I like heavy metal too. I grew up on heavy metal, and I've played so many different kinds of music with different bands, but this is what I really wanted to play. Like I said.
Super. What do you think?
I really love punk rock. I love NoFX. I love the Pixies. I love Kim Deal, The Cure, R.E.M. Back in the day, Howard Jones, Madness. There's a lot of European stuff from the 80s I really like. So.
All good stuff. Now listen, you got to check them out online. They got a great website. It's got pictures and sounds. That's a good place to learn more about them. You can also find them on tribe.net. They're a highly rated band on tribe.net. And you guys just got to keep working it and get down here. Get out of Sonoma. Good Lord. What do they got there? Wine and bed and breakfast and Slinky Minx and cheese. And get on down to the city in the East Bay, and we'll see more of you guys. Thank you so much for being on the show. Nice to see you. Keep it going. Keep it good. Keep it well. Hey, what a great job I have. You're watching Tribe TV.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What does it mean? Please tell me, do you want this too? So blue I'm telling you to the river, go down together. This time I'm not gonna lose. This time everything's gonna be alright. She said, if you find it, can you hold it? If you hold it, can you keep it? It's always something more you want, something less you say. What does it mean? Please tell me, tell me once again. So blue I'm trying you to the river, go down together. This time I'm not gonna lose. This time everything's gonna be alright. It's as if nothing ever happened. It's as if you never called. So what do I do with these hands today? The devil will find work. That's what they say. On a Wednesday and out on a weekend, wait all week for this 3-hour time. I want to rip she does too. Stand! If you find it, can you hold it? If you hold it, can you keep it? It's always something more you want, something less you say. So it's something more you want, something less you say.